Hi, this is Traceyhd, and I want to thank you for joining me today for another Oracle Tarot card deck review. And today I will be reviewing the Sacred Circle Tarot. And this is written by Anna Franklin and illustrated by Paul Mason. Very, very interesting deck, a Celtic pagan journey deck. And inside this box, I'm not sure, let me see here. There's going to be 78 cards in this box, and it also includes a guidebook. Okay, and it's a very thin, simple guidebook, and sometimes that's all you really need. If you're familiar with Tarot, you probably aren't even going to go into this guidebook, but it may have some interesting information that you may want to check out. It's telling you all about the cards, okay? The Chariot, what the Chariot means, if it's reversed, the Warrior, okay? What it means reversed, the Shaman, the Wheel. So these are very different other than the traditional tarot deck with this theme. And let me take a look at the cards. As you can see, like I said, very basic. It's not going to show pictures of the cards, but it may be something nice to read because I'm not familiar with these cards at all. I've never used them. Actually, I just received them yesterday. So I'm viewing them at the same time you're viewing them. And let me just take the plastic off. Okay. And this deck has a very earthy feel to it, and that's why I purchased it. The cardstock is very durable. Okay. These are large cards. They're going to be the size of the palm of my hand. Okay. Let's see how they shuffle. Very easy to shuffle. And let's take a look at the cards. And the box that it comes in, okay, isn't as sturdy as you would get with the Doreen Virtue card deck, but it's doable, and it opens this way, okay, instead of from the top. Very interesting. And here we have Resolution, the Three of Cups, Discontent, the Four of Cups. So very much like the traditional, tarot, you're going to have, your Four of Cups, and you have your Four Cups. You're going to have your Five of Cups, and it's going to have a keyword at the top, which I find very nice. Nostalgia, Six of Cups. Delusion, Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups is abandonment. Nine of Cups is stability. 10 of Cups, reward. So this keyword up here is very helpful if it's someone who's just learning tarot. Okay, that's going to give you a clue as to what the actual card meaning is. And the pictures are absolutely beautiful, very nice and detailed. I like the border that goes around. Page of Cups, reflection. Knight of Cups, movement. Queen of Cups, intuition. And you get the energy that she's within her mind. She's going inward. She's kind of dreamy. She's tapping into her inner feelings, a very emotional type of card. And we have, of course, the water surrounding her, which is the sign of emotion, and, of course, the cup. King of Cups, water. Ace of Discs. Now, they're going to say discs instead of pentacles. Two of Discs, which would be the Two of Pentacles, or you may refer to it as the Two of Coins. Fluctuation. And we have a Three of Discs, dedication. Four of Discs, materialism. And look at the beautiful forest in the background. Again, it's such an earthy feel to this deck. And I really feel that it's, this green border and the green forest, it really gives the deck an energy. Going back to these cards, the actual cup cards, we have the blue border, okay? And the blue would be like a water type of feel to it, an emotional type of feel and energy to the border of these cards. whereas we have the green is more earthy, like the pentacles would be. And each card has, again, the keyword and, of course, the 6 of discs, which would be the 6 of pentacles or coins. Prudence, 7 of discs. Skill, 8 of discs. Gain, 9 of discs. Tradition, 10 of discs. So as you can see, there aren't any people in these pentacle cards. They're basically just these discs which symbolize the pentacles. Now, of course, the court cards are going to have, here's the page of discs, which is page of pentacles, health, knight of discs, husbandry, queen of discs, and she's even dressed in green, king of discs. And then we have some cards in here that'll show like different spreads. This is a planetary spread, circle spread. These are nice to keep handy. You could use these with any deck, of course. The Green Man, 0. Now, this is where you may want to read the book if you're just learning tarot, but we all know that, 0 would be the Fool, and who is symbolizing the Fool in this deck would be the Green Man. Okay, and then we have 1, the High Priest. Okay, and then we have 2, the High Priestess. And that's interesting. This here would be the Magician. And we have this card as the High Priest. And the High Priestess. Okay, 2. The Lady. Now this, of course, would be the Empress. And if you're, like I said, a tarot reader already, you would know that number 3 would be the Empress. So we could feel that the Lady is the symbol of the Empress. The Lord, which is number 4, and of course would be the Emperor. And most of the Emperor cards that I have is an Emperor sitting down. This one is standing up because he's the Lord, as opposed to the traditional Emperor. The Druid, which is number 5. The Lovers, which is number 6. The Chariot, which would be like a traditional chariot scene. The Warrior. And these cards are trimmed in a gray border as opposed to the blue and the green border. The Shaman, number 9. The Wheel, number 10. The Web, 11. Sacrifice, 12. Interesting hangman depicted here. Kind of looks like a scarecrow type of thing here. Very, very interesting. Death, 13. And this has a female energy to it. Normally the death card is symbolized by like a male type of figure, but this has a female, which is interesting. The Underworld, number 14. The Tower. I like the Moon. 16, Initiation. 17, the Star. 18, the Moon. 19, the Sun. 20 is Rebirth. 21 is the World Tree. Beautiful tree. And we have acorns up here, so it's an oak tree. Ace of Swords is Intellect. 2 of Swords is Opposition. 3 of Swords is Discord. 4 of Swords is Rest. So I like the simplicity of that single word that really gives you, a meaning to each and every one of these cards as a reminder. 5 of Swords, Defeat. 6 of Swords, Solace. 7 of Swords, Diplomacy. 8 of Swords, Bondage. 9 of Swords, Suffering. 10 of Swords, Delusion. The Page of Swords, Thought. Knight of Swords, Change. Queen of Swords, Imagination. King of Swords, Air. And I like these sword cards with the clouds surrounding as the border, like air. clouds, sky. And then we move into the wands. And of course, the wands are fiery. So we have this fiery border going around. And we have like the vibrant red, like a bold type of border for fire. Wands. Courage is the Two of Wands. Three of Wands would be foundation. And how beautiful these little strawberries are growing on these wands with little flowers. Very, very colorful. Development, Four of Wands. Grounding, Five of Wands. Success, Six of Wands. Rivalry, Seven of Wands. Action, Eight of Wands. Recovery, Nine of Wands. Force, Ten of Wands. Potential, Page of Wands. Adventure, Knight of Wands. Illumination, Queen of Wands. Fire, the King of Wands. Spirituality, the Ace of Cups. And again, we're back to the cups, the emotion. So we have the blue water type of border. And harmony, Two of Cups. Very, very interesting. It's nice to have the different colored borders. It's nice to have the keyword on top. Really nice deck of cards. Very satisfied that I purchased them. They're going to be a welcome addition to my ever-growing tarot collection. They're great for a beginner. They would be wonderful for a professional card reader. I would recommend them, and I'm very, very satisfied with this deck. If you've enjoyed this review, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.